Any of you guys, before we begin, I want to ask you, have you guys already, do you have NFTs? Have you bought your NFTs already? Or this is today is going to be the first ever time that you're going to buy it? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Have you guys bought NFTs already? Today is going to be the first time. Hi, Krishna. Thank you for joining. Shyam, Balaji, Kumar, Krishna. This question is to all of you. And my question is, have you guys ever minted an NFT? Or today is going to be the first ever time that you guys will mint NFT? Tarun says he has bought some earlier and as well traded. Amazing. Nice, Tarun. Oh, the stream is now live on YouTube and Facebook as well. Thank you so much, Team Creator, for letting me know that. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. So yes, so Tarun says that he has bought some earlier and traded as well. How was it, Tarun? How was the flipping experience? I mean, did you make money? Did you lose money? How was it? Oh, Krishna did bring a cup. He did buy a couple of NFTs from Wazirex. That's nice. How are those trades going on, Krishna? Are you able to mint some money out of it? What are the utilities in those NFTs? Are you getting any utility, or these are just pure art pieces where you've bought it to support the artist? What has been your mindset behind buying these NFTs is my question. So Tarun says he made some good money, about 5 Solana. That's awesome. And if I'm not wrong, Solana is trading around $40 today. So 40 into 5. Or probably you must have bought it when Solana was more than 100. So you made good money, say 30, 40,000. That's awesome, Tarun. Congratulations. So I understand, Tarun, that you bought Solana NFTs. So have you bought Ether based NFTs or Polygon based NFTs ever? Have you done that? And why not? Why didn't you go with Ether and why did you go with Solana? Is my question. So Shyam says he never bought and he wants to try. That's awesome, Shyam. So I'm hoping, so I know Tarun and Krishna, these guys already have their MetaMask loaded with Ether, and these guys are ready to mint in case they mint with us today. But I want to understand from Shyam that Shyam, do you have your MetaMask wallet and do you have some Ether loaded in there? Although the NFT that we're going to mint today is a complete free mint, but there is a little price involved, which is the gas price, and this gas price is nothing but the transaction fees that goes on the Ethereum network, which means that this fees does not go to me, does not go to you, does not go to the owner of the project, creator of the project, but it goes to the miners who are going to validate this transaction. And that is going so this fees, $3, $5, $10, how much ever, we'll try to even minimize the fees. So in today's live stream, we are going to mint an NFT, and at the same time, the gas price which is involved. The mint is going to be for free, but the gas price, how we can change the gas price and we can make it more affordable for us, is something that we are going to look forward. So stay with me to learn this trick. This is a very amazing trick, and not a lot of people know about that they can actually change gas prices as to how they want it to change. Cool. So Tarun says yes, Ether, yes, and not Polygon. Okay, so you have minted a couple of NFTs on Ether blockchain as well. That's good to know. That's good to know, Tarun. So he still owns a couple of ENS domains from last year. That's nice. So do you have generic ENS domains, Tarun, that you're planning to? You're waiting for someone to actually buy those generic domains, or what sort of domains do you have? If you can just give us an example of those domains, that'll be interesting. Okay, Shyam says, I have a MetaMask but never bought one. I want to see how to know to put money into that wallet. Okay, so Shyam, for this reason, I did 3-part workshop. Actually, today is the third part. In the first part on Wednesday, we taught everyone to open their own MetaMask wallet, and whoever was in the stream, they opened their own MetaMask wallet and they were able to send me their public IDs of Ether. So we understood what type of wallets are, what are wallets, and we made one MetaMask wallet for ourselves. Yesterday there was one session where I went on Binance, where I made everyone joining the stream already have their KYC approved on Binance. And then yesterday I taught how do we buy Ether on Binance using P2P, which is called the peer-to-peer method. So all these 2 sessions are available on my past streams. If you're interested in following, you can as well follow me here on Creator, so that you can go back on my live streams and refer that. That would really come handy if you want to understand how to buy Ether on a centralized exchange and how to get that transferred to MetaMask, because that is something that is a basic thing that everyone should be knowing when they're entering into NFTs. So I would suggest, Sham, you can do that. Naveen says, hello. Hi, Naveen. Tarun, I have one in my name and 2 others for selling. That's nice, Tarun. That's awesome. So Amit says, hello, Yashika. Past stream gets removed. Past stream gets removed. I think in Creator, so for example, I took the session yesterday at 6 p.m. So it would, you have to give them at least 8 to 10 hours for the stream to get uploaded. So probably by today, I think the stream should be there. In case it is not there, no problem. You can go on my YouTube. That's where the streams came up yesterday. I can drop the link here, so probably you can check. I can show you on my, yeah, so you just go on YouTube and just type Yashika Khated. That's my name. And that's where, okay, so right now we are live and, oh, sorry, not this. Hold on. Yeah, so this is where you will find all the past lives that they have been. So, in case you're not able to find here on Creator, you can find those. But you're talking about the older one. I think that is an issue we are trying to figure out, Amit. Even I have tried asking Creator people, and they are looking on it. I know there are 1 or 2 streams, one dark side and one, how to sell if you're an artist. Those 2 streams would come up. Yeah. Oh, so Amit knows everything. Amit knows that I embedded only after few streams. Yes, actually, it didn't click me earlier. It clicked me later, but then okay, no problem. I'll again request Creator team on our behalf to get those streams up for us. Cool. So Tarun says I was about to give 0.0027 ETH in gas fees because that is how much I have in my dirt account. Cool. That's awesome. So I don't. I think we can do very much lower than that as well, and we can manage to get in this NFT, the one we're planning to give now. Oh, so Amit is also on Creator. That's nice. That's nice, Amit. I didn't know you are on. You are a speaker on Creator as well. Welcome. I mean, I would be delighted to see your streams as well for sure. Okay, guys. So, like now I understand all of the people here are knowledgeable, pretty knowledgeable audience, and these guys already have their own MetaMask, which is amazing. And some of you also have Ether in your MetaMask, which is also amazing. So, what we are going to do today is we are going to mint a live, we are going to mint an NFT, and that NFT is absolutely available for free. But what we need to pay is just a small amount of gas price, which goes as a transaction cost. Okay, so this is what we need to understand. And why this NFT is because so when I got into this NFT, it's been just 4 days for me since I entered into this community. And what I found in this thing was it has interesting things. Say, for example, if you are a collector, say I saw a lot of people here already have NFTs with them, right? So, for example, somebody said that they have WazirX NFT. Somebody said they have ENS domains. So, for example, if you want to sell these NFTs, definitely what is important? Uh, what will help me sell my NFTs that I have? And can anyone guess? I mean, you guys have been a part of my live stream. Like, I think today is my 15th or 16th stream here. So I'm sure, pretty much sure by now that you guys can guess what do we need to, uh, in order to sell our NFT. What is it that we need? Dhruv says, okay, let's go. Amit says, was waiting for the stream from long time. me too, me too, Amit. Naveen says, crypto this time down. What can I do now? Krishna says list it on OpenSea. Of course, listing on OpenSea is the first step to go about, Krishna. But just listing on OpenSea is not going to get me people look at my NFT, right? I mean, they are not going to watch it just because I have listed it on OpenSea. There are so many people listing it on OpenSea every second. What would make the difference? What would make it stand out? Or how? I mean, what is required? What should be the next step after I list it on the OpenSea? Build community, do marketing. Perfect. But for example, if I'm an investor, okay, I'm not launching my own NFT project. I am an investor, I'm a collector. I collected few NFTs in the hope that they would flip, or in the hope that someone would like that NFT later, and then somebody would be interested in paying a little higher price if the artist sort of got very famous and something like that. So in that case, I don't have to build a community, right? A community is important. If I am someone who's launching my own NFT project, I need a community around it, a community of people who believe in it, who believe in me, who believe in the project, and they want they are finding some value, they are deriving some value out of it. But a community is not important if I am someone who is holding the NFT. If I'm a collector of the NFT, then how do I do it? So my step would be, or what is required is that I have to reach multiple people from all the corner of the world and make sure that my art reaches them. And in order for that to happen, I need to market my NFT, right? Exactly. That is something which we will all want. We will all want that we should have a place where probably I can just list out all the NFTs that I want to show out to people, and I want a platform where a lot of people come, they see, and if at all they get interested, they get impelled, they get compelled by the story, they would buy. Wouldn't that be an amazing thing to do? Wouldn't that be a great thing even for a collector? So I see a lot of people here are not just creators or launchers of NFT projects, but they are people who have invested in certain NFTs and are looking to flip those NFTs for a higher price, right? But in order to flip an NFT for a higher price, we want to get our NFT out in public in a way that people can see our NFTs and get interested in them. So that is what is the aim, and that happens when we say that we want to market our NFT, and that marketing becomes important. And how do you get a good marketing? You get a good marketing when you have a lot of people watching your NFT, when you put out your NFTs at places where people are coming to see NFTs, right? And that is a form of a NFT gallery. So there is this new project that has come up in the market which has some big names involved. The first thing that really got me interested in this free mint was that it had some OG artists who are involved in NFT field. They are involved in this, and then there are some thought leaders in the NFT world, right? In the global NFT world, who are doing amazing stuff, who are teaching, who are either helping brands get into NFTs. Basically, the thought leaders of NFTs. Even those people are in this project, and it has got some crazy amount of funding as well. So the number one thing of understanding the founder team, and they had some great credentials, and they had some interesting names which are some looked up names in the NFT industry. So those guys are in the project, and then the next thing was that this mint was for absolutely free. I mean, so there's nothing to lose. There is something where you can gain something, and there's nothing to lose. So that was the second part that got me interested. And the third part was for the ability for me to put out my collection in front of a huge audience, and probably if someone gets interested, they would buy my NFT. So these were the three interest points that went that took me to this direction of the project. And while doing this, I realized one thing, that I am someone who has bought few NFTs already in the past, and for me this experience was nothing new. But I know when I come to this platform, when I talk to you friends at Creator, I know that you people sort of want to invest in an NFT. You come here every day when I take a stream is because you're interested in this technology. But we all have this question, we don't want to put lakhs and lakhs of rupees in putting in an NFT where we don't know that if that but we don't want to take that sort of a risk. We don't know that if I put 1 lakh of rupee today in a step and NFT sneaker, I don't know if tomorrow that NFT's value is going to go down or it is going to go up. I don't want to take a risk which is of that big magnitude. But I want to do experience what an NFT owning or NFT minting feels like. So that was the motto. I thought that why not I let all of you, I do this minting process with all of you together in a way that we all can mint an NFT in our wallet. And for people who haven't done it, for people for whom it's the first time, I wanted to be there along with you while you do this, so that we make sure we leave no stones unturned in making sure that we mint in a perfect, flawless manner. So that is the entire introduction that I would like to give for today's stream and what we're going to do. But before that, let me take few questions. Okay. So Vishishta says, hello, just joined. Hey Vishishta, missed you. So glad you're here in time, just in time. So Amit says, how to list NFT on other platforms, because minting can be done only once, if I'm right. Amit, there is a difference between minting, there's a difference between listing. So the step one is to create your art, in case you're creating the art, in case you're the creator. The second step is to mint. Say, for example, I'm not the creator, but Amit made a beautiful NFT and I'm really interested in buying. So Amit has already put it up on on OpenSea, and we all saw that when a creator puts an image on OpenSea to be uploaded as an NFT, it right away does not become an NFT. It just stays on the website as a picture only. Only when there is a buyer who's interested. So in this case, if I become interested in purchasing what Amit has made, that is exactly when that particular picture is going to come as a token on the blockchain. And that's when I can say there'll be a transaction that would say that this particular NFT got minted from Amit's wallet to Yashika's wallet. Then I become the owner. So this particular process of bringing this picture into the blockchain and saying that Yashika is the owner of this process is called minting. Now after minting, when I already have minted your NFT, I minted your NFT, say for example, for 0.1 ether, but I feel that this piece has a value of, say, 1 ether minimum, and I want to sell it off at 1 ether. That's when me as a new buyer is going to decide that, okay, at what price do I want to list this NFT at. So this process of me putting this 0.1, say I bought it at 0.1 and me ready to sell this NFT at 1 ether, is the process of listing, where I put this listing that I want to sell this particular NFT for 1 ether. Tomorrow, if I feel that a lot of your projects are getting hyped and that 1 ETH is a very nominal price, probably I can charge more, and I want to instead of 1 ether, now I want to price it at 5 ether. So what I'll do, I'll cancel this listing and I'll put another listing where I'll say that now I won't sell it for 1 ether, now I'll sell it for 5 ether. So the process of listing, or the process of saying to the world that this particular NFT, this owner thinks that this is the value, and if somebody is ready to pay that value, this owner is ready to sell the NFT. This process is called listing of the NFT. So I hope you got the difference between minting and listing. So minting happens once, listing can happen according to the whims and fancies of the buyer, at what price he wants to sell, depending on that. So that's listing. Tarun says, even this collection has some great free NFTs. Thank you, Tarun, for sending us the link. If you can as well tell me, just not the link, but also tell me what is the utility of this project, I'll be more than interested to pitch this to everyone who's here, because we are all in this together and we want all of us to succeed and become NFT thought leaders for tomorrow. And the part that you guys are interested in this, we're still very early in this NFT technology, and the part that you guys are interested in coming here and learning every day, needs an applause. And I am really very, very, very proud of you all. Cool. So Amit says exactly, so which means he understood. Okay, so Amit says, alert for all, I just landed on websites similar to OpenSea. OpenSea.app, and you see there is a O, there's a apostrophe on the top of O. So again and again, I'll tell you guys, there are lots and lots and lots of scams that are happening in this field, and that is why it becomes more, education becomes all the more important. So there is no harm in trying to figure out what good and what bad are in this. But in the process of doing this, please do not fall into a scam. So even if you are, very much ready to just try and get into a scam, make sure that you have another wallet which does not have your NFTs or lot of money, and that wallet you use to connect it to the scam website. So the thing is, at least you're saving your crypto and your NFT. In the first place, don't do it. In the second place, if you still want to experience, make sure that you, I mean, at least take this bare minimum precaution of not attaching your address, not connecting your wallet which has NFTs and crypto in it. At least not that one. Cool. Okay. So minting is mostly expensive as compared to transferring, right? It is not exactly. It really depends. It's a perspective and a time-based thing, and also based on what sort of congestion is there in the traffic of the blockchain at that moment. So, say for example, minting of a project happened. Say for example, I'll talk about the Adidas mint which I was a part of. So the minting of that particular NFT was just point 0.2 ether. Point 0.2 ether at that time was about $700 to $800, or I think it was 1,000 or something. I'm not sure. So around that price, I was doing 0.4 because I was buying two NFTs. So 0.4 was my mint price, but the gas which I spent in order to get that NFT was much more higher than zero point 0.4, because there were about, more than thousands of people. I think there were about 15,000 or 16,000 people at the same time trying to buy this particular NFT. And because of that, there was a gas war, and because of that, I ended up, spending more. But otherwise, if I had, there was another NFT that I minted that was from Async, which is one of the OG. I mean, when I say OG, he's one of the artists who started the NFT revolution. He's one of those people. So when he brought his mint on um async blueprints, they had a beautiful way of getting the mint out in a way that they raffled, and they found out that these addresses are picked up to mint this particular NFT, and we give you 3 days of time. In the span of 3 days, whenever you think that the gas price is okay and affordable for you, that's when you can mint. So for minting a zero point 0.2 ether piece, it actually took me 0.1 or 0.01 or something like that in the gas price. So that is when there is no gas war. The minting becomes that. Transferring of an NFT from one wallet to other wallet is similar to how you would transfer crypto. But in the case of transferring crypto, it is just sending the coin, sending the token. But in the case of NFT, it is related to a smart contract. That's why the rate will be a little higher, but it is not going to be higher. So you cannot say that minting is more costly than transferring it, because it entirely depends on gas wars, gas price, what sort of congestion at that moment, etc., etc. These are the things that are involved. Okay, so Yashika, I must show this on screen. Which one? OpenSea 9WA.app. This one. When you visit, it looks exactly like OpenSea. That's what this fake one asked on search. It asked for connect wallet. That's called phishing. Don't open it anyways. Utility of the Neon Genesis. Okay, cool. So because it is established already that this is a phishing site, I wouldn't want to compromise the data that is existing on my laptop, so I wouldn't open it for that. But it is there in the chat. If anybody is willing to do it, you can literally go. But yes, anytime you open a website, anytime you follow an account on Twitter, or you open a Discord, pay very close attention to the spelling of the website. Probably so I can tell this in terms of Instagram also. So there is one amazing creator with like 400,000 followers in US, and he followed me recently. And then after one day, I saw a similar notification from the same person, and he also followed me. And I was like, I just opened his account, and his account just had 12,000 followers, and it was very unlikely that it was the original account. And I noticed that, instead of having double L, that person had I and L. But because I looked so similar to L, you would think that, it's the same original person. So it is this level of minute details that needs to be seen when you are talking about any website, any phishing link, anything fishy in NFTs. And especially if you are going for a high profile mint, which is very much looked about, which a lot of people all over the world are waiting, there is bound to be scam for sure. Around the NFT minting time, there is bound to be a scam. Either something of theirs will get hacked, either you'll get a direct message, a DM from Discord, from their own community, saying that, we are giving you this chance of waitlist. You did not make it to the waitlist, so we give you a direct chance to own one. You don't have to go through that process. It'll be a shortcut, and you would think that, oh, this is amazing. I mean, I'm getting a chance to mint something which is so valuable, and I'm getting the offer from the person himself. But that's actually a scam. So these are the potential scams that do happen for any great project that is about to mint. Say for example, when Goblin Town got so famous, you would see every person on Twitter, making some sort of goblin related IDs, and they would send, that there's a giveaway, there's this, there's that, and those are potential scams you should stay away from. And never ever connect your wallet to those websites. You would literally, and sometimes when you connect wallet, it will tell you that you have to put the entire 12 word seed phrase. And I again and again tell you that no website will ever tell you to put your 12-word seed phrase. Even MetaMask won't do that, because in MetaMask, if you are creating an account, is only when you have told that I want to create an account, I want to import an account, is when MetaMask will tell you to put the. So there have been instances when even I got prompted. I pressed a link, and I went to a MetaMask which looked exactly like MetaMask, but it was not MetaMask, and it told me to put that 12-word seed phrase, and that's where I got the red flag, and I just disconnected my wallet from that point. So yeah, I mean, these are some potential things we should keep in mind. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Krishna asks, please teach us how to reduce gas fees. Exactly, Krishna. That is what we're going to do today when we are minting this particular NFT. We'll do that. So I want all of you guys, if you're watching me on laptop, on your desktop, or on your mobile, make sure to have this as one screen, and get your actual mobile where you have your MetaMask on another screen, so that probably you can as well mint this alongside when we are talking. Right, I want you guys to go with me at each and every step, and any question, any doubt in the mid, you can just type it in the chat, and I'll make sure to answer your question. I want all of us to be on same page, and everyone to do it flawlessly and have an amazing experience minting this NFT. So are we ready? Are we excited? And what do you think? Are you all excited to be minting your first ever NFT on Ether, if at all this is your first NFT? Or are you guys excited to get a mint for free? Naveen says yes. Krishna says yes. That's awesome. And I'm so happy to see your responses, guys. Cool. Okay, so let's begin without any delay. Let's start. Okay. So open your MetaMask if you haven't opened it yet. Open your MetaMask. If you're doing it on your computer, then you just have to, as a Google Chrome extension, you would have MetaMask, right? So I'm hoping that that day when all of us, all of you with me, created your own MetaMask account, you guys must have already got some Ether loaded into that, so you guys are ready on that part. But we are starting off with minting this NFT, and for doing that, you would need this link. This link which I have put it on the chat. So what you need to do is you need to open this link. In case if you are doing it through Google Chrome, just press this link on Google Chrome, and or just copy this link on Google Chrome and paste it, and you will reach the website. If at all you're doing it on your mobile, and if you have MetaMask on your mobile, what you need to do is you have to switch on your MetaMask, log in inside your MetaMask, and after that there'll be an option called browser. How that would look like, I'll just show you. Because this is a this is a Web3 website, right? So it needs to connect to your wallet. So if you open it in Safari, Brave browser, or any other browser which cannot connect to MetaMask, literally there will be no point. So first, what we need to do is, in case you are on mobile, what you would do, Okay, so this is how MetaMask looks on mobile. Okay, so this is how MetaMask looks on your mobile. You would go on browser, and on browser you would go on the find button, and you would just press this link and press enter, and you would get this screen in front of you which would ask you to connect your wallet. So this is where you connect your wallet, and as soon as you say connect, it would say connect to what, and because I'm on MetaMask, I would say MetaMask, and it would ask me to sign in because it's a way of verifying that yeah, it's me who's wanting to enter this particular website. But there is no charges for this, there's no cost for this, so no problem, we can just sign in for free and we are inside. And by clicking the terms and conditions, I confirm. Okay, perfect. So this is the NFT. It is called Octagon, and this entire project is named Deca. Decaverse. I'll explain you. I'll give you the outlook and everything, the intro and everything about this project. I have already done that, but I'll give you more details about it. So right now, what we're trying to mint is an octagon. The name of the NFT is an octagon, and whatever address my public Ethereum address is, that public Ethereum address is written here, and it says that do you want to mint an octagon to this particular address. So this is how it would look in your phone, but if you are to do the same thing on your website, it would look like this. So I am on Google, right? Wait, no, I have to switch on Google. Okay, I've done that, and I click this particular link. Okay, and after I click okay, because my thing is already logged in, it shows me that. Okay, so yeah, this is how it would show on the website, and it would tell me connect wallet. As soon as I say connect wallet, I say MetaMask, it gets connected to my MetaMask, and I say okay. It says that this account will be able to see my account balance, address, and I'm like okay, no problem, connect it, and I have to sign this transaction, and my connection is done. Okay, so this is exactly how it would look like. um, Yeah. So if you got this particular screen, what you need to do is you need to click on Mint Octagon to make sure that this is your address in which you have the crypto, in which you have the Ether already installed. And another thing, make sure that this is the correct address. Because say for example, you try to mint it in an address which is not yours, or there is some fault in the address, we would probably lose some 200, 300 rupees in just minting something to the wrong address. So we don't want to do that. So double check if this is exactly the address you want to mint it on, and when everything is checked, you just press on mint octagon. Now this is where I told you that we can see what is the gas fee. So you see that the price of this NFT is zero, which means we have to pay nothing for the NFT. But there is a total of $7.9, and you'll be like, okay, why is there a total of $7? Like I told you, there's a gas fee which is involved, and you see that the gas fee few seconds ago was 7.99, and right now it is 7.08. So it reduced. And why? Because it keeps changing based on the, like I told you, it is a very dynamic fare, and it depends on the congestion of the Ethereum network. So right now probably the congestion is not much, and that's why even if I pay $6, so what I was about to pay $8 is now become $6.2. Even if I pay $6.2, my transaction would go off in less than 30 seconds. In less than 30 seconds, this mint will happen, and this particular NFT will come on my OpenSea right now. And that is amazing. I mean, like, so right now I'm not doing anything, but you're seeing that the gas fees is changing on its own, and that is dynamic. So based on the congestion and based on what network conditions are right now, this keeps changing. But we have a way on. So now it has come back to 7.5, but definitely I don't want to give 7.5. The only reason, how what I should think before doing this is basically, do I need this transaction to happen right away? Say for example, I would like to see you all once. One second. Yeah. So, for example, if I say that I want to transfer one ether to Tarun, okay, for example, but I have to make this transfer, but it is not urgent for both of us. It is not urgent for Tarun. It is not urgent for me. But I have to send this, and it is okay. He can wait for few hours to get that particular ether. So what I can do, I can go on ether scan and I can change the gas price in a way that even if it takes longer, it's okay, but the transaction should go through. So in that case, I can go for a low gas price. But in cases when, say for example, the Adidas mint, I was, running behind it because 10,000 pieces and there were more than lakh people who were there to mint that particular thing. So I wanted to be on the top of it, and I did not want to waste my time, and I wanted to give the highest gas price possible. So that's when I do the highest gas price. What happens when I set the highest gas price? The transaction will go off immediately. But so basically, this is like, if you go on Tirupati, in Tirupati Devasthanam, I don't know if you guys have been to Tirupati. So if you go to Tirupati Devasthanam, it'll be like, there'll be a free darshan line where you will take a lot of time to reach until the murti of Balaji Bhagwan, right? So it will take you hours, but you don't pay any money. So it is uh, cheaper, but I mean, there's no money involved, but there it is inconvenient because the line is too big, the time is more. The second option is you pay 300 rupees. You can go a little faster and you can reach the mandir in a shorter time. So which means that I am paying some amount of money for a little convenience and for reaching inside sooner. But if I take VIP darshan, if I am paying hefty amount and I take VIP darshan, it will take me no time and I'll be in front of the idol within few minutes. So that is exactly how you can compare gas prices. And in order to check what is the gas price happening right now, the best website to visit is Etherscan. Okay, so websites like Etherscan, OpenSea, MetaMask, it's always better to remember the transaction, I mean the link of these websites by heart, and just click on those websites rather than going through Google and ending up on a phishing site like Amit ended up on a fake OpenSea, right? So it's better to type out those addresses always in the website uh, search bar. Okay, so right now on the Ether scan, you can see that the gas price is around $1.13. But you will see that, Yashika, here it is $1, but there it was charging us $7. Why? I always told you that if I transfer Ether, the price is going to be less. But if I transfer something related to smart contract, because in this case it is an NFT, and NFTs are always related to smart contract. So when it comes about smart contract, the rates are not similar. Like transferring one Ether, I can probably do it in $1, but transferring one NFT or minting one NFT, the gas price would change because it is interacting with a smart contract and it is not just a coin or token. So here you see this is the GUI average. So low is 27, average 28, high 28. So not a lot of difference, of course. You can see it says, if you pay 90 cents within 10 minutes, it might take around 10 minutes because it's low. If you pay 93 cents, it would take around 3 minutes for the transaction to happen. And if you pay around 93 cents, it would take you less than 3 minutes and this thing would be done. So this is what, and you will see that this will keep changing every second because I told it is very dynamic. It will keep saying, so every block, the gas price has changed. So the last block it was 37, then it was 36, then 35, then 34. So every 15 seconds there's a new block that keeps getting added to the Ethereum chain, right? So every block has a different gas price set. That's why the prices are dynamic and it keeps changing. But right now what we need to understand is, okay, and you see the highest amount of gas is always spent on OpenSea because these are related to NFTs. And I told you, when you're talking about NFTs, we're talking about smart contracts. So I mean, 10.6% of the entire gas fees in the last 24 hours has been contributed by OpenSea. So I mean, that is the amount of transfers and transactions that happen on OpenSea actually. Cool. So this is one way of understanding what is the high, average and low happening right now, and these GUI prices are something that we have to keep in mind. Okay, before I start, let me just see if there's any question. Okay, what is this Deca art? Krishna, I am coming to explain that. Tarun 0.005 ETH, it is asking for minting. Oh, okay. my MetaMask is not connecting, shows error connecting wallet. Naveen, are you trying to use MetaMask in your mobile, or you're trying to do it on Google Chrome on your laptop or your desktop? Explain me that, so that it gives me a better idea of what you're trying to do. uh, I am hoping to see your answer here, Naveen. Okay, so like I told you, if you guys are connecting on Google Chrome, if you are on your laptop, just just use this particular link, just paste it on the URL of Google Chrome, and as soon as you do that, it will ask you connect wallet. You just have to click on connect wallet. It will ask you MetaMask, and click on MetaMask, and your MetaMask should appear from the side asking you for permissions. Give it permission to sign in, and you would be inside. That's it. If you're doing it on your mobile, you have to go on MetaMask, log in your MetaMask, go on the browser's extension, and there in the search bar type paste this particular link, and it will take you to the website, and it will tell you mint. uh, Connect your wallet, and then it would say mint. Okay, Naveen, I hope again that makes sense to you. So okay, so now that we understood what gas price looks like, let's get into it again. Okay, so this is what that should appear on your screen after you connect the wallet. So here it is, mint your octagon, and I say okay for minting, and it is 0 ETH. Okay, like you see right now, the prices have gone down. It is $5, 5.9, which is good. Okay, but 5.9 mein mera transaction will happen in 30 seconds. But it's okay. I'm not in any hurry of this transaction to happen right away. I can wait for a little longer as well. So what should I do? I should try changing the gas price, right? And how do I do that? That is something that we need to understand. So what I'll do, I'll just click on this link. Again, I'll show you where I click on this 0.003. I click on that, and as soon as I click, it will take me to this. So it is by so what we saw right now on Etherscan, it is showing me the same thing. It is saying that if you want to do it high, which is like in 15 seconds this transaction will go through, pay about $10. If you can wait for more than 30 seconds, it will take $7. It can happen in $5, but it would take more than 30 seconds, or probably more than a minute. But okay, matlab $5 looks, still it looks expensive to me. So what I'll do, I'll go on advanced options, and here there is this gas limit. Okay, max priority fee and max fee. So max priority fee is like a tip that you give to the miner. Okay, so right now they are giving, like, say, a 1 GUI tip to miner. Okay, 1 GUI is okay. I mean, I can do nothing about it. 1 GUI is fine, but this thing is something that I can change. So right now it is telling me that it would charge me 5.72, but I am not looking at 5.75. I want this to reduce a bit. So kitna reduce करूँ? अच्छा, 40 को अगर आप 1 कर दोगे ना, तो transaction is never going to happen. Never ever in life it will happen, and it will get dropped off in the mid. And because of that dropping, don't expect कि आपका कुछ भी नहीं जाएगा, because gas price अगर failed transaction भी होता है, तब भी gas price तो लगती है. Which means that if I become too greedy, and in 40, instead of 40, if I put 10 GUI here, the transaction is likely to not go through. The transaction will drop off, but I will be charged this gas fees, which means that I didn't even get the NFT, but I lost the gas price also. So what is better here? What we can do? So if it is 46 right now, and I mean, I see that the prices keep increasing, right? Some from 5.7 it became 6.6. So another 80 rupees ka rise ho gaya. But theek hai, I don't want to put it at 46. Probably what could be an ideal thing where I could wait a little more, and I want to get this NFT. Probably I can go at 30, and at 30 it becomes $4.3. You see here it's 4.3, and 4.3 is okay. I mean, 4.3 sounds okay to me. 8 fours are what, 8 fours are 32, right? So it's around 300 rupees that it is going to charge me. Cool. So if you think, no, you want to go a little lesser than that, probably you can think of 27, but don't go beyond that, because there's a chance then you will end up paying, and not getting anything out of it. And see, it says unknown processing time, which means agar aap itna niche chale gaye, it does not even know that if this will get processed or not. But see, we are being very rational. From 46 we have come to 27, which is okay. I mean, it's not bad, it's okay. So 27, okay, and I say save. Okay, so it says that it's too low for the network condition and it won't allow me to go with 27. So okay, I try putting it on 30 and I do save. So when I do that, it will sort of change the minting thing outside, and I'll be able to change the gas price. And then I'll be after I do that, I'll be able to click on confirm. And because I have sort of reduced the gas price, it would take a little time, but the NFT would come to me. Now, how much time it takes? It could take minutes, it could take hours. It's possible depending on the congestion in network. Nobody in the world can say how long it takes, but definitely you can go on Etherscan and keep checking if your transaction went through or not. So I think there might be questions until then. So let me just stop sharing. Okay, Krishna says it is connected. We are waiting for how to reduce gas fees. Okay, I think Krishna, now you know. I told you how to reduce gas price. You have to go on the advanced section, and there is this minor tip. Don't touch the minor tip thing. Go on the next, which is the GUI. And if it is around, whatever GUI is going on, say 46 or something, you can probably come to uh, just reduce around 15 GUI from that and see if the price has considerably reduced. If that's okay with you, just go ahead and click on it. And when you click on it, the transaction will start happening and the transaction will start registering on the blockchain. But in the span of this, what will happen in few minutes or in few seconds, this transaction will now start appearing on Etherscan. So if you guys have already pressed enter, and if it is going around saying that the transaction is getting processed, probably there would be an option which would say check on Etherscan. Can anybody just put that link here? Check the Etherscan link, because I want to see how your transactions are going through, and in real time we can monitor and track how long it's going to take. And I can show you a way to check around how long it is going to take depending on the conditions right now. So if anybody has clicked enter, there would be a way where you would be seeing that check on Etherscan. If you get that link, check on Etherscan link, please drop that link in the comments and we will check it right away, and we will see that how long it's going to take for us to mint that particular thing. Okay, so Krishna's question I answered. Tarun says, but it is still showing too low for the network. So probably, what you can do, if it still says too low for the network, keep increasing one by one and see if you're reaching that particular point. Sometimes what happens, probably because this is like evening for us, and America is sleeping at this time, that's why the charges may be higher. Probably when America wakes up around 10 p.m. of ours, or around late night, it would go lower, and that is when you can literally go again to mint, and probably at that time you will find a much cheaper price. So it really depends, but this is the trick that you need to apply in order to reduce your gas price. Okay, Shyam says, okay, makes sense, but what if the reasonable price is still over my current budget? Then you keep trying, you keep waiting, my friend. You try on multiple times of the day. You try at midnight. Midnight is sometimes that you find good deals. You try early in the morning, because those are the times, according to my logic and according to what I have seen in 2 years of my experience, that this is the time when most of the people in America are active, and because of that, the minor transactions are quite high in number, and that's why my processes are a little faster for a little cheaper price. So I do that, but I in 2 years have become I have sort of figured out my way around gas prices in a way that it becomes easier for me to figure out that even if I'm going at that low price and I'm able to get my transaction done, I know that if not today, tomorrow I'll do get it, because I know to figure out a way around those transactions in a way that I am not going too low, and I'm still remaining under the budget. So that is a way you figure out when you start doing it. But yes, in practicality, this is how you find out. You just try going 10, 20 ways below what is there in the low, and just try sticking around that and see, you know, at what point the network allows you to go through. And you can try this at multiple times of the day. Depending on the network congestion, you will get your optimal price. I hope that answers your question, Sham. Okay, Tarun says still waiting for a lower gas fees. We are trying on a weekend evening. It will be very high, obviously. Chances, yes, there are chances, Tarun, that what you're saying is right. But you know, it's not that you will never find that place at all. I would suggest you can try again at around 10. Uh, Around 10 p.m., around 1 a.m. if you're awake, because I usually stay awake, so that's the time usually I try. Yeah, and that would make sense. Try at multiple times. Try doing the same process multiple times, and there will be some point where you will find it perfect. But if you think that, you know, you want to get it in $1, $2, $3, let me tell you, that's not going to happen, because I told you that these are NFTs, and NFTs are smart contracts, and smart contracts will always charge some amount. So it is never going to come like you think, okay, I want to just pay 100 rupees, so, you know, I want to find something around $1. That's not going to happen. You cannot expect an NFT transaction with a gas price of $1. I've never done that in my life, and I don't think any NFT collector has ever brought anything for $1. So $5 to $10 is the optimal fees we pay, even in free mints. I mean, that's something which we have in our mind always. In fact, there were times, you know, when there was an NFT bull run during January, there were times when we used to pay $50, $100, $200 just to get that NFT. And in fact, if you know my Adidas story, I actually spent $700 to get that NFT, and I still didn't end up getting one. So yeah, in NFTs, you cannot expect the prices to go that lower, because you're engaging with a smart contract, and that will obviously charge some fee. So I think if you get something around $4, that's a good win. $4 is a good win, and that's very much in budget for sure. Cool. So Sham understood, Tarun understood. Tarun says yes. Krishna says yes. Early mornings work best on weekdays for sure. Sham says yes. That is true. By the way, tell us more about Deca. Yeah, sure. Coming back to this point. So now, if you see what Deca is, let me show you their Twitter. Wait, I did open the Twitter. Where is it? Okay, 1 second, guys. Let me close this MetaMask, sort of irritating me. Okay, so now the thing in Deca, what happened is, one, I told you that there are some great NFT artists, NFT OG thought leaders, and some amazing names that that are backed up in this project. Now, what is the motto of Deca? So what happens, as a collector, I was telling you that if I am having some NFTs, I want to sell off those NFTs, but I need an audience worldwide to see those NFTs of mine. So what are the ways to do that? You can go on my OpenSea. If you know my wallet, you can check my wallet and you can see what NFTs I own, and if at all you get interested, you can do that. Or second step could be, I could go on Twitter and I could keep promoting my NFTs, saying that, you know, I own this NFTs, anyone interested, and then I can get through. That could be one way. Or the third way is the Deca way, which is like they sort of create a gallery. And what sort of gallery do they create? Now, one good thing I liked about this project is the gamification. So now what happens, they have gamified this entire concept of NFT communities in a way that when you enter and mint this octagon, you get octagon level 1 mint. Okay, now what octagon level 1 NFT has looks like a certain way. How it looks like, I'll show you. 1 second, where am I? Oh, wait. So I'm just trying to show you how this NFT looks like. Okay, I can as well go on my OpenSea and show that to you. And this is how it looks once again. Yeah, here I am sharing screen. Yeah. So you see here, this is the first NFT that I have minted. And rules. When you complete these rules, automatically your NFT will get upgraded to level number 2. And in level number 2, this existing NFT that you have on OpenSea will automatically change to this particular, sorry, this particular NFT. And then when you do all the tasks that they have told on level number 2, if you finish that, you will get on level number 3. And then when you finish that, you get on level 4, then level 5, and then founder. So there are 6 levels how they have gamified, and on each level you get a utility added to your NFT. Now what is the utility that gets added? So here I will connect my wallet first and I'll show you how that happens. Before that, let's see what are the tasks that are required. So in the first level, it will tell you that you can create your own gallery where you can show what NFTs you have. Next, you can follow Twitter, follow Deca on Twitter, follow them on Discord, join their server, and get yourself a username on Deca, and you can follow one more user on Deca, right? And then next is like, you can go to their channel in Discord, which is Deca, follow Deca, and you can post your profile there, and then you can check other people's work. Now what happened when I did this? I got something amazing, which is I got in touch with some amazing artists that are there in this field. Okay, I'll try to show you. Okay, so this is the profile I created for myself. So this is that NFT that I own from Alota Money, and Alota Money is a OG NFT artist, and this is one of the beautiful mints I've ever had in the history. These mints were happening along with Xcopy Mint, and this was a raffle in which I won, and I was able to mint this rare piece from Alota Money. Now the thing about this piece is that the artist recently passed away. He was one of the amazing artists. He's done quite a lot of work in NFT world, and he passed away because he was not feeling well. And I was just feeling, probably because the artist is no more, should I probably sell this out? Because now what is the value? Will it either increase or not? But then I understood that he was one of the OG artists, and what he has created is definitely now scarce and limited in number, because there can be no more Alota Money pieces in the world. And when there can be no Alota Money pieces, definitely this will become a rare piece to hold. And probably in 5 years, 10 years of time, this could be something that could become a vintage sort of an NFT. When people came, because that time in 2030 people would be like, in 2020 somebody thought about NFTs and somebody invested in NFTs, so I would become an OG in the span of 2030, and probably this would become something which would become a very vintage sort of an NFT. So I created this entire gallery, and this is the gallery of all the NFTs I built. And the best part here is that I can get to write, I can get to represent my NFTs the way I want it to be. Say, for example, if you want to look at my NFTs, you can definitely go on my OpenSea and have a look. So you go on OpenSea and I connect my wallet. Yeah, so if you go here, you see my profile, you definitely see all these NFTs. But in these NFTs, okay, yeah, so this is how the level 1 NFT would look inside in your OpenSea. But you see right now what you saw outside was level 1, but right now what you see is level 3, which means that I upgraded myself through level 1, 2, and level 3. Right now I'm on level 3, and this NFT is getting self upgraded every time. So every now when I go from level 3 to level 4, my NFT will automatically change to level 4, and that would sort of be like a social badge for me that I am on Deca. My art is on Deca. Anybody can go there and see. So there is one way in just coming on my profile and checking my NFT, probably being interested in them or not getting interested. But if I have a gallery where I can write what I want, where I can display, where I can make people more interested in my NFTs. So this is the NFT. He's by an OG artist who's no more. His name is Alota Money. This is by a YouTuber who has an amazing utility of providing alpha. He tells you what are the most investable NFTs where you can literally make good money, and he puts that out in his Discord group, and that utility is available for only people who are his NFT holders. So I get to write these particular things, and probably if you came to my gallery and you thought, okay, this looks interesting, probably I want a similar NFT. What you can do, you can just click on this particular NFT, and it will tell you everything about it. It will tell you an artist description, it will tell you who's the owner. There are so many owners that exist. What are the features of this? What is the metadata? What is the details? And what are the websites? What are the marketplaces it is available on? It is available on OpenSea, available on LooksRare, available on X2Y2. X2Y2 is a great place for having your loans and stuff also. You can stake your NFTs. LooksRare is an amazing place which rewards you in their Looks token, which is some great amount of money involved there. And OpenSea, definitely the platform we always keep discussing about NFTs. So what happens now here, there is not this particular thing that I can create a gallery only of what I possess, but I can create a gallery of somebody else's possession also. How can that happen? So for example, I come out on my profile. Okay, so this is my profile. I connected my Twitter, I connected my Discord, and I want to just create a freestyle gallery. And in this freestyle gallery, I don't want to put only my NFTs, but I want to put, say for example, if I say CryptoPunks, I don't know if it will allow me to, but let me see if I can just put CryptoPunks. Yeah, so these are the CryptoPunks that are available as NFTs. If I want, I can literally put that, and I can, if I want to write anything about this as in the background, I want to write uh, hey CryptoPunk, one day you will be mine. So I can just have some fun around with this. I can just put stuffs like this and I can display in my gallery. This can be open when I go on the Discord channel of this particular Deca Discord channel, which looks like this. This is the Discord channel. So I come here, I meet people in Deca, follow Deca. Everybody is putting out their galleries here. So say for example, I put out my gallery here and somebody gets interested in, seeing my art. They come, they see my art. If I'm an artist, it is a good thing for me that people can get interested in my art, and I get to meet so many people. I mean, there are millions of people here already, and how many? There are 17,304 people. So there are NFT investors, there are NFT collectors, there are NFT artists, all in this group. And if I get and by just putting my link here and doing and being active in this group, if I'm able to get someone interested in my NFT art, probably I can make good money, right? So this is giving me an online platform for connecting with people from all over the world. There are people, there are artists who are specifically artists. You can find artists here, you can find crypto topics, something off topic, language based discussion. And then there are galleries, people are putting out their own galleries to show, if okay, so this is an X copy thing. I can just see things and okay, probably these photos look amazing to me. I can just go on their particular gallery and I can check what it is like. So see, I just came to some person's. So this person is Timbo Slice. I'm sure that it's not the name, but okay. I got a point. Okay. And probably if this seems very beautiful to me, I just click on that and it says deep impact, name of the NFT. Very deep, nice. What is the driving force? I get the entire description, the metadata, the details. And then, if I am interested, I can probably go on OpenSea, check this out. Okay, so this is there on foundation market. Now, one good thing about foundation pieces are, say for example, if I put this in my own gallery, okay, this is not my piece. This is a piece on foundation marketplace. I put this piece on my gallery and somebody gets interested and going on foundation to buy this, but they are going through my link. Probably I can also get a little price of commission here because they went through my link and I was someone who marketed this particular piece on my page. So those are the sort of things also involved here, which actually got me interested on this platform. And I felt like, if we can literally gamify meeting people, getting connections, selling our own NFTs, getting interested in other NFTs, meeting a lot of people, I think that is the essence of getting into an NFT project, and that's what this NFT project was offering. And one more amazing thing, I think there is about another 3 hours or something. You all must be knowing Xcopy. He is one of the renowned artists in the NFT field. So there is a different sort of project Xcopy has tied up with Deca, where he's like, all the level 3 winners are eligible for a raffle. What happens in a raffle, that first of all you need to get to level 3, and to get to level 3 it's very simple. Let me just share my screen and show you what level 3 means. So on level uh, 1, what you have to do, it's very simple. You have to wait. Yeah, on level 1 you just have to create gallery, connect on Twitter, connect on Discord, follow one more user and set yourself a username. On the next level you have to follow 3 people. uh, three people have to follow you, and you have to follow 10 people, which happens very easily. And then in the next you have to install the app, which is nothing, which is one random app they give you. You have to install the link, that's it. It will come up here. You have to create your own gallery where you can either put your own NFTs that you have, or you can bring NFTs from other people, and then you can invite other friends to this. So once you get on this level, so when once you come on this level, you literally have another 3 hours to come to this level and enter that raffle. I will drop the link of that particular link in the raffle. Then what you have to do is you just have to go and put yourself, your ether address on their Twitter handle, saying that I am a level 3 octagon mint person and I am eligible for the raffle. So at 9 o'clock, I suppose that their raffle would end and they would pick some lucky winners. And if you, me, or anybody of us are lucky, we would probably win a NFT from Xcopy, which is going to be an amazing thing. So that is the amount of things that we can get out of this particular NFT community. Also, one more thing that I liked was, in this gallery I can display my NFTs which are ether related, and I can also display NFTs which are Tezos related. So generally, if I go on OpenSea right now, I'm able to see only Ether, Polygon, and Solana mints. Right, I can see that because OpenSea is only supporting those NFTs. But there is no one platform where I can see my NFTs from all the places in a way that I can put it out in a gallery. So this is one of the first galleries which is allowing you to put your Ether NFTs along with Tezos NFTs, and that, in my opinion, is an amazing thing. So these are few things which I really loved about this community, and I thought that being a collector or being as an artist who wants to launch their own project, probably this is the first push that we need in order to enter NFT. And I think this could become the the a great NFT to be as one of our first experiences. And that was the reason I thought that I should bring this experience to all of you. And I hope you make the best out of this community, and I hope that you guys get to the level 3 level in just next 1 hour, or 2 hours or 3 hours, and you enter the raffle. Let me find out the raffle link and drop it down here. Okay, so until then, if there's any question, guys, please ask me a question. I'm here to answer any question if you have. Krishna says, nice, looks great. Sham says, oh, Farman. Krishna says, it is like a referral for NFTs and affiliates for same. Um, if you would say referral for NFTs and affiliates, that would be in a way that how they have gamified it. But understand, there are ways of seeing one same thing, right? So my perspective in seeing this thing is basically, when they have gamified that you need to get views from other people, that is when I'm actually pushing myself to interact with 10 new people that are not in touch with me, see what sort of art they prefer, what sort of art they like, and I'm also inviting 10 new people to see what sort of art I like. And that sort of is a icebreaker sort of situation for us to meet new people, which is an amazing thing. And if you can do it in a way that rewards the users, that gamifies the entire concept, I think that is an amazing way to go about. For literally paying nothing, no risk involved, not paying a lot of money, actually not paying any money, but just paying some gas fees. If I'm able to get in touch with some amazing people in the world, why not? And in the same process, I'm getting an NFT in my own way. And I get to have an NFT in OpenSea. I get to make friends. I get to display my collection to so many people. I get to learn from other people. And all this in a way that everybody is rewarded in the process. I think that's an amazing way to go ahead. In fact, if any of you are, wanting to launch your own NFT project, these sort of gamifications are something that you can literally think of, and they can really be game changers for your project. And I mean, there have been some amazing things. So they have another project, this same Deca has another project with Xcopy, where there is going to be a big one NFT, but there are going to be some small pixels as part of NFTs that will be distributed to each and every one. This is what the raffle will give us. So in case we win that raffle, we will get one pixel, and that pixel needs to be renewed every year. And you know what sort of storytelling they have brought into this concept? They say that this NFT will live as long as people believe in this NFT. How? So every year, say for example, I am the lucky winner. I got that particular pixel. I got one small part of that big NFT. I got that one single NFT, which is a part of a bigger NFT. Now, this single NFT I minted today. After 1 year, this NFT will become plain. It will become blank. If I rekindle, or if I relight the fire in this, if I probably renew this NFT, this pixel will again get its value, which means that as long as the community will believe in their own NFTs, the entire uh, chain of this NFT would remain, and this single NFT, the single master NFT, would not lose its value. So it means it is a concept. They say that the entire humankind is based on beliefs, and that has been our way of evolving in so many generations. So we always have certain ideologies, and based on our ideologies, we form groups and we click together, right? So these are for those like-minded people who believe in this, and as long as they will believe in this ideology, this NFT is going to permanently be on the blockchain. And I find that idea really crazy, but at the same time really thought provoking. It is in a way of binding all of us with a single storyline, and that fascinates me really. So yeah, these are some of the things that this project is doing, which really amazes me, and I thought would be a uh, uh, great starting point for my friends at Creator as well, and that was the reason I brought this. However you feel like you feel that this is something that interests you, go ahead. This could be a free mint. Yesterday I came across another free mint, which was with in respect with Coinbase and Polygon. So those both people came in that Polygon came up with a free Kathakali NFT. There were two people doing Kathakali in that, and in that NFT they were like they were releasing it with Coinbase. So anybody who had a Coinbase wallet could actually mint that, but they said that they are only limited in number. So I think by the time I went on that page, first I thought it was a scam, so I did not even click it. Then I saw it coming officially from Sandeep Nailwal's Twitter. That's when I got interested, but I did not have Coinbase wallet. And by the time in the night I made my Coinbase wallet, that link was not working, which means either there were a lot of people and the server crashed, or probably there was a problem with the NFT. So no problem, I don't mind. But yeah, meaning saying that there are a lot of projects these days that are coming up with free mints. And so one big example is Goblin Town, that came out as a free mint and went on to become a 7 ether project today. So let's keep our eyes open to these projects, and let's be open to opportunities that come up in NFT field. And wisely invest only as much as you can afford to lose, or I would rather say that invest only that much amount which you don't require in a coming months and years together, because NFTs are illiquid. The amount you get in, you put in here, probably will take time to get into an amount that you can flip and liquidate later. So do a worthwhile investment, do your own research, and then invest. That would be my advice every time you go for NFT or crypto or anything related to Web3. Cool. So Shyam asks, hopefully, which level are you at? I am on level 3, and I did level 3 because I wanted to get into the raffle. That's why I did it. And in the process, I made some good friends. I have got some few interests in my NFT, which is amazing, which is like a byproduct that just happened to me. And I'm enjoying being in this community. That is one. And I am on level 3. Yeah, I am. Hopefully, I'm in no hurry. I would make to level founder level soon. Yeah. Sham says sounds amazing, but it is also very financially straining. Yes, Sham, you are right, and that's how it is with cryptos and NFTs. But of course, in a free mint, the only faida or the only benefit we reap out of it is that we are getting to experience what it feels to be in a community. We are getting to get into that community, even though we are not spending a lot of money out of it. So that's how you can compare yourself when you think about NFTs and crypto and any investment for that particular matter. Like, what is the value you're going to derive out of it, and are you ready to put that value, and are you ready to reap that value? If you are, I think it should be a no-brainer. Yeah, that's how it should be. Cool. Sham says all the best. We'll try to use your referral as well. Cool. Thank you so much, Sham. All the best with the NFT minting, and I hope, guys, you understood how a minting happens. The most important part of the entire discussion today was the gas price reduction. That is a skill which only few people possess. I gave you the mantra on how to do it. I gave you the ways on how to figure out how to change your gas price and stuff. If that really is something that if you learned that today, it is going to be a lifelong skill that is going to help you in any of the transactions you do, not just NFTs, but even in crypto. If you're sending 1 ether to someone, or even 0.1 ether, and you don't want to send that much of you don't want to spend on transaction fees so much, you can literally reduce the price even then. So all that is possible. So let's do that. And Tarun says, yes, thanks. That's awesome, Tarun. I'm so glad that you guys learned something out of it, and wish you amazing, amazing luck and all the best figuring out our own and carving out our own niches in the space of crypto, NFT, metaverse, Web3, and everything else. Is there anything in particular that you guys want me to talk about in my upcoming talks? Because I think next week we have one session on Decentraland, where we will explore Decentraland, explore metaverse, see the amazing things happening there. That is one session coming up for sure. If there is anything else that you guys want me to cover, please let me know in the comments, and we'll do. And in case you like what you saw today, consider following me here on Creator, and we will you can get connected to me on Instagram, on LinkedIn. These are the two places I'm most active on, and you can find my videos on YouTube. Cool. So Krishna says, would love to see more Web3 games and play to earn possibilities. Definitely, Krishna, I can do that. In fact, there were a few weeks ago, or not just few weeks, I think few days ago, I was told about to talk about Step N. I know quite a lot about Step N, and I researched quite a lot about Step In, but I probably, came into Steppen at that time when I had this thing that probably the project is going on a downfall, and that's why I halted. Although I had all my Solanas ready, I converted my Ether to Solana and I kept it ready. I had 46 Solanas to invest, and I was going with 3 sneaker purchase. I didn't do it, and I'm thankful I didn't do it. Just few days ago, there was this notification that came in Steppen where they said that they found that people in China are using it, and because of their strict regulatory appliances, and China doesn't want people to get into crypto, they sort of told that if they find out people from China are using it, they would ban them permanently. And because of that, the game saw a lot of fall. So the sneakers which were available for around 13 Solana came down to 5 and 4 Solana because everybody was selling out. There was a lot of selling pressure that came in, and probably they're trying to recover. There are definitely plus points even now, but yeah, in the long run, we are yet to see what stays and what does not. Cool. So Boldrin says, I'm using Steppen. How has your experience been, Boldrin? How many sneakers do you own, and from how long are you doing this, and have your earnings, been fluctuating a lot? How is it? One of my friend who was doing Steppen, I was associated some freaking genius people, and he got into Steppen 2 months ago during April, and he was first doing in Solana, and he ended up having 21 sneakers in total. And when he figured out that the BNB sneakers actually pay you a lot, and he ended up selling 20 sneakers of his to buy one BNB sneaker, and that BNB sneaker he traded for $9,000 profit. So yeah, I mean, I'm blessed to be learning from these amazing people. I learn from them. I apply those things, and I love to share it with my people overall. So Boldrin says it's been a week and it's good now. Oh, that's awesome. So for how much did you get in, and how many sneakers do you have, Boldrin? How many sneakers do you have? And for how much did you get in? I saw the price went down a bit. Was it, did you buy it in 4-5 Solana, or did you buy it for higher? Oh, you have one sneaker. So the best thing in step in, I mean, if you want to cash out your profits earlier, it's always recommended to go with 3 sneakers. 4.5. Okay, because the Solana is going down now, and even the prices are down, I would suggest, Boldrin, you should take 2 more sneakers, and keep playing with these 3 sneakers. They'll give you the faster ROI. That's how it works. And I mean, that's the cracked code of this particular play to earn game. And that way you can make faster ROIs become become our rich friend. Cool. So happy for you, Boldrin. Awesome. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope I was able to add value. And definitely will keep all your suggestions in mind, and we'll try to do a session in the coming week. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you were able to derive some value and it makes sense to you. If it did, do consider coming back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your compliments, Amit, for saying that it was an amazing session. Loved having you again on the talk. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you and have a great weekend. Bye bye. Have fun.